Hello, and good evening. I am doing today the live BSQ Tuesday from Broomstick Capital, the place for business owners and businesses whose managements have embraced their spiritual side. So apparently every Tuesday I feel like doing my life from my bed, and today is not about creativity because last time I did and it was actually a good point to demonstrate creativity whilst doing my life in bed. But today it's not about creativity, and yet I'm again doing my life from my bed, so it doesn't really matter. Probably the point on the subconscious level is that I am making a point that when you have your own business, you can do whatever you want with it, whether it is something that people do or don't. You decide of your rules, and that is the first point of today's live. So, and it doesn't matter as long as you are being yourself and you deliver your message and you deliver your product or services in a way that remains professional, and yet you can put a little bit out there your eccentricity. In fact, talking about eccentric leaders, I feel I want to say a few words on the what's the word, on the passing away, on the CEO, ex-CEO of Zappos, who passed away a few weeks ago. His name was Tony, and I always don't know how to pronounce his name. HCA, the founder of Zappos, the leader of Zappos, that was so unique because he was so focused on culture and making happiness one of the biggest focus of his company. So he was a very important example for me when I started to work on my investment fund, as an example of companies that do put culture, values, and people as important criteria, as opposed to see people as just a means to an end. And having that type of leadership, standing out and being praised for it, to me felt something that was leading the way or paving the way for something that would create a lot of waves in the future. And we are now a few years afterwards, and effectively this type of leadership is being more and more accepted, embraced, valued, and you have even a rating company that created B Corporation, that encompasses not exactly what Zappos did, but it's more about valuing components apart from KPIs and figures and numbers. Okay? Right, so now let's get back to the theme of today's live. It is about strategy or guided action. So, if you are a listed company, obviously you will have to put somewhere out there your strategy. If you are creating a fund and you create a prospectus, you have to put somewhere your investment strategy. So obviously strategy is something that is a prerequisite if you need to show some sort of level of consistency and logic for the future of your business, or the path it is taking in order to build its growth. But then, as the owner of your own business, and you're not a listed company, and how do you support the growth of your business? Do you need to have a strategy and focus on what strategic steps you need to take to get to your next level, or you just feel your way through your business and you decide based on your intuition. So obviously, because I'm all about intuition and using guided action, this is probably you would think and say the direction I would recommend. But it doesn't mean you need to dismiss strategy. Strategy is a very simple, it's another way to say this is, you have a vision and you have a path that you already have decided you're going to follow. However, we know that sometimes when you predetermine a path, there are going to be things along the way that are going to create a diversion, or you will have to make exceptions or a detour to get to your vision. So I would say it's a mix. You need to have both an idea of how you would like to go about building your business and keeping it more than afloat, keeping it growing. But in order to create your strategy, you can then use your intuition. So it is Einstein that said that intuition is the sacred gift, and the logical mind is its faithful servant. So, same way. So if you have a vision for your business, then you can tap into your intuition and ask yourself, what is the step that feels best to do to get to the next level? And you might be given 10 steps or just one, because your intuition always knows better. So, and that is how I recommend to mix the both, because you might think, oh, I would like to expand my business by diversifying my range of offers, or by increasing my market share in a certain country. Or in very simple words, I want to get more clients, or I want them to pay more expensive to give me more money for a more expensive program. You know, it's the same thing, different way to express it. One sounds super sophisticated and the other one sounds pretty basic, but they all mean the same thing. So that then means that once you've decided of your vision, because this is something that comes also from within, from your intuition, once you've decided what is the direction you want to give to your business, then you are going to feed your way through your through the path you want to take to get your business there. And if you don't know how to do it, it's because you are not connected to your intuition, and I would highly encourage you to learn how to do so, because it might save you so much money, mistakes that you could have made if you had just followed a plan that was based on stats and logic and had nothing to do with your intuition. But sometimes your intuition will tell you, don't do this, do something else, because it's coming from a place of higher intelligence, divine intelligence. So for those who get it, well done. And if you're already doing it, I would say congratulations. This is very, very good. For those who are learning to do so, then I would encourage you to keep practicing, tuning in with your intuition to take your next step in your business. And if you want to grow in a quantum manner, remember, I always say that your business is a reflection of yourself. So whatever is happening in your business that is, some bottleneck, or things are not going the way you want, it's because there is something in you that is blocking it. And it's about finding what is in you that you need to unlock so that your business can also be unlocked. If you have a team, it might be also related to the energy and the vibe of your team, but also where you are geographically, if you're in an office space. So there are various components to take into account when you want to unlock the energy that is going to create more growth for your business, more profitability, and more cash flow. So that is what I wanted to share with you tonight, from the comfort of my bed. And it's very, very effective to know how to use your intuition to make business decisions. And that is something that is crucial and vital to do. And it's going to save you a lot of money because you won't make as many mistakes that you could have made if you hadn't tapped into your intuition. So this is a huge leverage that I encourage you to learn how to use so that you can grow quicker, faster, bigger, and with more ease. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I offer also business packages, whether you are a business that has a 250k sales and more per year, a team, and you want to grow at a quantum pace, you have that option. Or you're a startup and you want to attract investors, I'm going to work with you to unlock whatever you have in your energy so that you can attract the right investor with the exact amount of money that you want to raise. Or if you are you just start your business, you are a beginner, I would say. And I also have something for you. It's a 6 weeks program that is called Stardust for the startup. It's called Cauldron Equity Boost, I think, or Equity Growth. I will put the link. And then you have the business quantum transformation that is going to help your business skyrocket. So whatever you have and you want to use these really powerful tools to help you create the magic in business, so that's possible. And I will highly encourage you to start now so that you can experience the results that you want for your business. On that note, I'm going to love you and leave you and wish you happy manifesting. This is the last live of this year for Broomstick Capital BSQ Tuesday. So I will see you next year for a new one and for a magical year, no matter what the external circumstances are. Okay. So I will speak to you next year. Bye and happy manifesting. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, share, like, and put a comment under the video. Bye and happy manifesting.